Good day to you, Dr. Rupam. We are from Group 2 and we would like to present our group presentation for Service Quality Management in Hospitality. So here is our group members. We have Raphael, which is myself being the leader. And then we have Asuka, Airi, Yanpeng, Yaxi, and Zhang Tong. Now I'll pass to Zhang Tong. She will give you the introduction to our presentation.
First of all, the COVID-19 has caused a global economic depression. The Malaysian government has employed the MCO Movement Control Order. Now the government will reopen restaurants in order to assist the country economic recovery. Second, we will address the following changes to keep dinners and employees safe. How to present the spirit of the epidemic and ensure the normal operation of the restaurant, how to turn a crisis into the market opportunity. Therefore, according to the government's epidemic air defense and restaurant operation guideline, we design a new dining module to reopen the restaurant. Next page.
Change in the consumer behavior of the diners. 60% of consumers say they purchase their food online more frequently in the customers, while 56% during the outbreak actively explored shopping on corners platforms they had never used before. 33.5% of respondents declared influence of the pandemic period on nutritional practice. The total sales of instant noodles increased by 57%, fun-days and wonton by 78%, instant hot pot by 144%, and meat products by 264%. The serve of TNS also points out that 74% of people are increasingly considering about high-quality food in 2020, and the three factors that people value most when choosing a diet are healthy, variety, and balance. Next, please. Created the service blueprint of the redesigned service. Customers must comply with the antivirus precaution prescribed by the central or local governments. The manager of a restaurant may restrict use of the facility if any potential guest refuses to comply with the restaurant instructions. The government recommends that indoor restaurant table should be spaced apart at a minimum distance of 2 meters apart. We recommend configuring the restaurant seating in a jagged or single-row layout to avoid direct face-to-face guest contact. The launch of no-contact service post-timely restaurant safety and health measures. Next.
Thank you, Yanpeng. Next, I will talking about the impact of the designer service on diners, restaurant staff, and process for the customer. When customers entering the restaurant, they can order their food and pay for it. Keep tables at least 2 meters apart to minimize the impact of dining with friends. For restaurant staff, when customers entering the restaurant staff must wear masks and cleaning gloves. Clean the table with a special the efficient bottle and the efficiency of restaurant staff will be improved to ensure that they can deliver food to customers as quick as possible. The health status of restaurant employees is usually posted on the restaurant's website every day for customers to click to ensure the safety of the restaurant customers. The process for the restaurant is to improve the restaurant's producer to increase productive and keep up with trends in customers' behaviors. If customers don't want to dine out, our restaurant also offers delivery service. Next.
Thank you, Yaxi. Let's move on to the how customer satisfaction can still be maintained with the designed services. Due to the COVID-19, most customers are more likely to choose a technology system, availability of delivery, hygiene management, and safety regulation as criteria for selecting F&B service in the hotel. For example, to reduce human contact, we use the delivery drone instead of the staff and set that limit on the number of people and so on, making trust that leads to the guest satisfaction. To be able to exceed the customer's expectation furthermore is self-service. For example, when we do the takeaway service, let them take the culinary by themselves. In addition, as F&B outlets requirements to wear the mask to check whether they are vaccinated or not before entering and so on. By doing this service, they will be impressed that our hotel is very attentive to guest needs, and also they will feel safe as soon as they enter our outlet. Next page, please.
Thank you, Asuka. To incorporate co-creation of product and services to enhance customer value, we came up with some ideas which are making the business plan following the CDC guideline, introducing an app or website to see the menu, sending emails to tell customers some information, and finally issue some discount coupons. Next, I'll pass it to Zhang Tong.
Let me introduce the service measurement mechanism and service experience. First, we make a questionnaire, invite diners to participate by filling out a questionnaire to get coupons, clock service results for cooperation and analyze. Therefore, it is found that and safety of customers is guaranteed. Epidemic present facility such as temperature measurement and alcohol defense are set up at the entrance of the restaurant. A clean and safe dining environment has been established. Tables are by 2 meters. Shelf service ordering machines and dispense tableware. Convenient and fast dining provide online ordering and takeaway delivery service. Formal service standards employees wear masks, gloves, and face shields to demonstrate the healthy state of employees. Next page.
Thank you, Zhang Tong. Let's move on to the service failures. There are some service failures that could occur. Firstly, low digital system, for example, show the digital mail slowly and late deliveries. Secondly, low regulations. For instance, short social distance, a crowd of people, lack of the ventilation, and unavailable takeout. Lastly, no check if fully vaccinated or not. All above could cause a bad reputation and low hotel responsibility. Next, Airi will explain how to handle the service failure and recovery strategy.
Okay, thank you, Asuka. To solve the digital system failure, we can provide a good internet connection. Next, to avoid delayed delivery, we can set a minimum and maximum delivery time. Also, we can prepare the food in order from popular dishes to less popular ones. Finally, we can be strict with the regulations, such as staff always check message drop, make the limited capacity, and so on. Next part will be presented by Raphael.
Okay, thank you, Airi. Now I will talk about the redesigned service will give a competitive advantage over nearby 5- and 4-star hotels. We have come up with 3 points. For the first one, we will fully control the quality of service in the restaurant, as customers' hospitality and satisfaction is our #1 priority. The core of our restaurant is to provide customers with products and services that meet their needs. Second, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we adjusted our restaurant menus and prices based on customer behavior and preferences. So for example, if customers are being cautious about their health, for their immunity, we will give a food that will help to boost their immunity. And finally, we release information about health of our restaurant staff on a daily basis to ensure the safety of our customers. We can do this by, for example, do a weekly COVID test. If a staff tested positive, then we will have to ask them to quarantine, and they can only return to their workplace once they have fully recovered. We do this to preserve the well-being of our customers and our staff, because health is our #1 priority as well. And finally, we have come to the conclusion. First is the expectation. When expectations are met or exceeded, guests will have an impression to the restaurant and will be satisfied with the service. And satisfaction is key to a successful business, as it indicates that the service are carried out well and efficient. Expectation met or exceeded, satisfaction will be achieved. And finally, competitiveness. Competitiveness is key in business to gain customers' trust. With such redesigned service, it will help to boost revenue and keep the competition going. And with that, thank you for your kind attention.